a little high. He's a little higher up, higher register, a little more nervous. He's what you would think he would be, but he's a little higher register.
Okay, all right,
Yep.
all right. And then what shows you got coming up? You got anything you want to push? Real fast?
I just finished an arc on Law and Order SVU that's already been out, but I'm the baby daddy of Kelly Gittish's latest child. So we'll see if I come back for that one.
All right.
And I have also a third career. I do a lot of audiobook narration for 10 publishers in New York City. So,
but this is taking a lot. These whole Comic-Cons.
Oh my gosh, yeah. No, I do a lot of these. I do the voice of Sephiroth for Final Fantasy, and I have for the last 10 years.
But is it weird how people know exactly that? It's
unbelievable.
They
freak out
huh?
about Sephiroth. Yeah. Completely.
They go, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
And then you're doing this, and they make you sign everything in order.
Yeah.
It's a.
I will never be a memory.
And that's
separate. That's
and
a little different.
This is
Superman and Sephiroth are two different sides of it.
All right.
Two different sides of a coin, completely different.
Next Comic-Con, anything real fast? You got to come up?
The next Comic-Con is coming up is going to be Florida SuperCon in July, and then we're going to do Raleigh the 2 weekends after that, and then Stockton, I think.
You're going to be at Stockton,
and then I'm going to be in London for KupoCon for Final Fantasy KupoCon in September.
All right, George. I hope I see you there again. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Superman's with me.
Thank you.
All right, that was Tim Daly, the voice of Superman. More interviews. You want to catch all of them? Go to yournerdsite.com. Look to the side on the right side, and there's all the interviews we possibly have. All right. Well, we gave you a lot of spoilers about Spider-Man Far From Home, but some people still have questions about Spider-Man Far From Home. What exactly is going to happen? How have Peter and Nick Fury never met? Isn't that amazing?
Do you think it was planned or coincidence because it's editing?
I just don't think they had enough time to put all the characters in each other.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense for Nick being so busy.
So,
even though there's a scroll out there that can imitate him.
And Nick did make a comment during the movie, and he said, "Hey, we only met during the funeral. I just thought it was a little bit rude to come up to you and talk to you and say, I want to enlist you during a funeral."
And I love how Spider-Man's like, yeah, that would be inappropriate. It's like, are you telling me? And it's like, yeah, well done.
So what will happen with Peter and MJ since now they're together? Are they going to have a relationship? Is Doctor Strange going to have them forget everything and go back in time? So
well, I think...
You cannot be a superhero.
I think that MJ is going to be chaos, strain their relationship, thus the Spider-Man MJ trilogy called Strain. And then the Skrulls will take some part, and they're going to say, oh, this is a Skrull trying to be Peter Parker or whatever. But that's actually pretty smart. Yeah, that would be smart.
That's pretty smart. Wow, you're a good script writer. Mysterio, live or dead?
Mysterio?
Yeah.
Dead.
You think he's dead?
Yeah,
I think he's alive.
Bring him back. I mean, I know. I mean, he looks amazing. I didn't write the script, but they went as a bad guy, come back from the original trilogy. Doesn't happen.
Thanos?
Died.
He came back.
Okay, that's
killed him
time. Minus time travel.
And the new suits, is he going to keep experimenting, getting new suits?
Yep. I think they're going to be happy.
Huh?
Yeah.
The multiverse, since we found out from the movie, and this is a spoiler, there is no multiverse that Mysterio came through.
I know. With all those what-if comics.
So is there a multiverse going to happen or no?
Only if they need to when they do a different spin-off.
Were you surprised we didn't see any other Avengers in the movie?
No, I expected it. You were.
And will Peter, at the end, he's given away that Mysterio sneaks out and tells the whole world that he's Peter Parker. You think he's going to maintain his secret identity, get it back then? With the
I think it's going to follow more the script because Mysterio becomes the bad guy, even though everyone gets surprised, and that's how it is. And in the comic book, from the Civil War, after Tony tried to convince Spider-Man to reveal his identity, Spider-Man realizes, oh my God, I'm jeopardizing Aunt May, now we'll be happy, and MJ. And think about in the movie, Far Away From Home, he just wanted just to live a life and just be a kid. Now he doesn't have that at all, 24/7.
But he never had that in the comic book. That's why his life sucked.
What are you talking about?
In the comic book, he never got an ordinary kid. He could never be an ordinary kid.
Well, I understand, but there's always things that you always wished, and you still fantasize about it. As people, it's very rare that people out in the world accept, this is my life, because they always aspire for different. That's why there's words like hope, faith, imagination. aspiring for something different. And so sometimes that gives you inspiration to do more, just like how you're doing your podcast. And that's why is the thing to be your own superhero out there.
All right, here's the final question before we wrap all this up.
Okay, let's go.
Does this movie set up Phase 4? Did it?
Like I said, the Skrulls are going to be coming in, and there's going to be all about different identities and then secrets. Yes, it's going to be coming in.
So you really did see it. But do you like this Phase 4 setup? You think it was a good direction?
You know, when I was reading the comic book, it was a great way of bringing in like Spider-Woman and all these other ones, which, remember, like all those characters in Netflix, the Defenders, they're supposed to come in. Luke Cage, but Disney destroyed that. I got confused with the Skrulls because they were bad guys. And who are, like, was I making love with the Skrull or was I making love to you? You know what I'm saying? But now that they're good guys, it's going to be a nice individual twist, kind of like X-Men Origins.
Do you know we only met a small portion of the Skrulls are on the ship?
Well, and
there
you
could
do
be
have,
another
go ahead.
Skrulls, they're bad. And they're super
Like
Skrulls,
everybody
too.
else. Well, and don't forget, who are the Skrulls enemies of?
I forgot their name again.
Poor Aaron.
I forgot.
Jude Law, you're listening. Sorry. Guess it wasn't convincing enough, your role as the Kree.
So,
This is what happens when you don't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
So they wrote I got another article that I haven't gotten up yet, and it's called Marvel Fatigue.
Uh-oh.
Do you think, last question, and think about this, we'll get this next week.
I'm thinking.
Do you think people and fans are going to start suffering from Marvel fatigue? Is it too much? Remember, we just did 10 years. This is going to be another 10 years of supposedly being in outer space. Is there going to be Marvel fatigue? Can they keep up with the casting of new people and make it good? Because we got Angelina Jolie coming into the pod. We got all these people coming in. Can it? Don't answer that now. Just think about it.
What? I already have my answer. I'm fast. Like that.
So are they going to get fatigued by it? Yes or no?
It depends if you have good writing.
We already know that.
Good actors.
I
and
understand.
Hey. Aspetta un minuto.
But
hey,
no,
aspetta.
let me say...
No. Don't make me say the pasta word, pasta.
Here's
so listen, dude, there was a podcast a couple years ago. You asked the exact same question. Yeah, subscribe. Listen to some old shows. And guess what? You were saying the exact same article, but guess what? The writing got better. The actors went up. And now Endgame may be the all-time #1 box office hit. It's #2, not too bad. But it depends on that, right? Just like how Wonder Woman surprised everybody. The Justice League, there was issues. And those issues with it. So just like anything, your household's a mess, with emotionally or physically, it's a mess when you go out in the world. If your team's a mess at work, whether it be leadership or not everyone giving respect, it's going to be a mess. So, hey, Marvel, just don't keep on recycling things and be innovative and be original and still bring in that inspiration.
All right. I can't follow that.
Why?
Because I fell asleep through half of what you're saying.
Well, just like your list.
Hey, we'll talk to you guys next week. And make sure to follow us on social media at Your Nerd Side. All right? Have a great week.
Your Nerd Side is brought to you by Kellogg's. At Kellogg's, they work to help inspire a better world for the environment, their employees, and your family, too. With their environmental initiatives, Kellogg's is, well, recycling boxes. Yeah, 100% recycled cardboard is used every day. Also, Kellogg's is involved in the community, helping and their locations, helping strive America to create more jobs. To find out what Kellogg's has to offer, from food to products to even what they do within the community, well, find out at Kellogg's.com. Your Nerd Side is brought to you by Vans, American manufacturing of skateboarding shoes and related apparel. To find out more about Vans, visit their official site. It's Vans.com. And I was just in the store the other day and I saw some cool shoes they're putting out. Actually, I'm going to see if they can send me some because I want to wear them. I'm talking about the Harry Potter collection. They've got from Slytherin to Hufflepuff to you name it. They've got all these different shoes. They even got Quidditch ones, and they've got the Oh my God, the list goes on and on. To check out more, go to Vans.com. You ever think about winning some free stuff? Well, you can win some free stuff at our website, YourNerdSide.com. This month, we're giving you a chance to win Toy Story 4 shoes. Yeah, we've got high tops of Buzz Lightyear to infinity and beyond. If you want to win a pair of shoes yourself, just log on to YourNerdSide.com, look at the contest page, and enter to win today. Simple and easy. Your Nerd Side's brought to you by Disney. Disney Parks, Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Products. To find out what more Disney has, go to Disney.com. We'll talk to you next week. I'm Fonseca, your host. Your Nerd Science brought to you by Fonseca.fm. Executive producer, Brandon Rendazzle. Technical producer, Lisa Layson. To find out what stations we're on, look up at YourNerdSide.com. To catch us on satellite radio, look up on YourNerdSide.com. Hear the latest shows and to follow them, make sure to follow the podcast. Go to iTunes, Spotify, or even TuneIn. We'll talk to you next week and follow us on social media at Your Nerd Side.